Words have power, real power. They can build you up. They can tear you down. But some words, they echo through time. They stick with you. They give you that push when you need it most. Think about it. A single sentence can change your whole day. It can change your whole outlook. It can even change your life. Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. Two names that mean strength. Two names that mean resilience. They use their voices as powerfully as they use their fists. Their speeches, their interviews, their simple statements. They carry weight. They resonate because they are real. Let their strength become your strength. Muhammad Ali, a name that resonates through the annals of sports history, a name synonymous with greatness, courage, and an unyielding spirit. He was born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky, a city that would soon be known as the birthplace of a legend. From a young age, he showed a spark, a determination that set him apart from his peers. A young man with a dream, a vision that extended far beyond the confines of his hometown. He was driven by a desire to be the best, to rise above the ordinary. A young man with a fire in his belly, a burning passion that would fuel his journey. His eyes reflected a determination that was unshakable, a focus that was laser sharp. He started boxing because someone stole his bicycle. This seemingly small incident ignited a spark that would lead him to the boxing ring, where he would learn to channel his anger and frustration into something powerful. He wanted to learn how to fight, to defend himself, and to never feel powerless again. Little did he know this decision would set him on a path to greatness. Little did he know, he would become one of the most unforgettable fighters in history. His journey was just beginning, and the world was about to witness the rise of a true champion. He would become a voice for millions, a symbol of hope and resilience. His words carried weight and his actions spoke even louder. He was destined for greatness, and he knew it. His confidence was unshakable, his belief in himself unwavering. He was not just a boxer, he was a force of nature. His journey in the ring was legendary. Each match was a testament to his skill, his strategy, and his sheer willpower. He fought with a grace and power that left audiences in awe. He won Olympic gold in 1960, a moment that marked the beginning of his ascent to the pinnacle of the sport. It was a victory that announced his arrival on the world stage. Then he turned professional, ready to take on the world. With each fight, he honed his skills, refined his technique, and solidified his reputation as a formidable opponent. His style was like nothing anyone had seen before. He was fast, he was graceful. He moved with a fluidity that was almost poetic, a dance that mesmerized both fans and foes alike. He danced around his opponents, evading their blows with an ease that seemed almost supernatural. His agility and speed were unmatched, his movements a blur of precision and power. He predicted the rounds in which they would fall, a boldness that was backed by his incredible skill. His confidence was not just talk, it was a promise he delivered on time and again. He was a poet in motion, a true artist of the sport. Each punch was a line of verse, each match a masterpiece. He elevated boxing to an art form, a spectacle of athleticism and strategy. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. These words encapsulated his essence, a blend of grace and power that defined his legacy. Muhammad Ali was not just a champion. He was an icon, a legend whose impact transcended the sport. Mike Tyson. His story starts in a different place. Brooklyn, New York, a tough place to grow up. He faced hardship from a young age. He saw things no child should see. He got into trouble. Life was a fight long before he ever stepped into a boxing ring. But within that struggle, a fire was lit. A need to survive. A need to prove himself. Then came Cus D'Amato, a legendary boxing trainer. He saw something in young Mike. He saw the pain, yes, but he also saw the potential, the raw power. Cus became a father figure to Tyson. He taught him discipline. "I am the greatest. I shook up the world." Muhammad Ali shouted this to the heavens. He shouted it after he beat Sonny Liston. Nobody gave him a chance in that fight. Liston was a monster, but Ali believed in himself. He believed when no one else did. That quote was not just a boast. It was a declaration. It was a prophecy he fulfilled. Think about the power of that, the sheer audacity. To declare your greatness before you have fully proven it, that takes courage. That takes an unshakable belief in your own abilities. Ali understood something profound. He understood that you have to see it for yourself first. You have to speak it into existence. Your mind is a powerful tool. Section 5. Tyson's reality check. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Mike Tyson gave us a different kind of wisdom, a raw, unfiltered truth. His words resonate far beyond the boxing ring, touching on the very essence of human experience. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Simple words, but they hit hard. Just like his punches, they remind us that no matter how well prepared we think we are, life has a way of surprising us. This quote speaks volumes about life, about adversity. It's a stark reminder that challenges are inevitable, and they often come when we least expect them, about how quickly things can change. One moment, everything seems to be going according to plan, and the next, you're faced with an obstacle that throws you off course. It is a dose of reality that everyone needs to hear. It's a call to be resilient, to be adaptable, and to be ready for whatever life throws at you. Life is not always going to go according to your plan. The path you envision might be filled with unexpected twists and turns. You can prepare all you want. You can strategize. You can think of every possible scenario and have a plan for each one. You can map everything out. You can be meticulous in your planning, leaving no stone unturned. But then something unexpected happens. Life throws a curveball your way, and suddenly, all your plans seem inadequate. A setback, a loss. These moments test your resolve and your ability to adapt, a challenge you did not see coming. It's in these moments that your true character is revealed. That is the punch in the mouth, the unexpected blow that tests your strength and determination. And in that moment, your fancy plan might go right out the window. All your careful preparations can seem futile. What matters then is how you react. Do you give up, or do you find a way to keep going? Do you let the setback define you, or do you rise above it? This quote perfectly reflects Tyson's own journey. He had plans, he faced setbacks, but he always found a way to come back stronger. Section 6. Forged in fire, overcoming battles beyond the boxing ring. Muhammad Ali faced one of his biggest battles outside the ring. He refused to be drafted into the United States Army during the Vietnam War. He stood on his religious beliefs, he stood on his principles, he said, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." This was a brave stance, a controversial stance. It cost him dearly at the time. He was a true warrior for his convictions. The boxing authorities stripped him of his heavyweight title. They banned him from fighting for over 3 years, right in his prime. Many thought his career was over, but Ali never wavered. He spoke out. He toured colleges. He became an even more powerful voice for change. Section 7. More than fighters. Their legacy as strong black men. Muhammad Ali was a towering figure for black people around the world. He was unapologetically black. He was proud. In an era of intense civil rights struggle, he was a beacon of hope. He changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, embracing his Muslim faith. He stood up to racism. He demanded respect. He showed that a black man could be strong, intelligent, and articulate. His impact went far beyond America. He was a global icon. He traveled the world, advocating for peace and understanding. He met with world leaders. He undertook humanitarian missions. He used his fame to shine a light on injustice. He fought for the dignity of all people. He was a true ambassador for humanity. His voice carried the weight of moral authority. Section 8. The enduring power, how their words shape futures. The words of Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson are not just relics of the past. They are living, breathing sources of inspiration. New generations discover their quotes. They watch their fights. They learn about their lives. And they find something that speaks to them, something that motivates them to push harder, to dream bigger, to face their own challenges with courage. Their influence can be seen everywhere. Athletes in all sports cite them as inspiration. Musicians and artists weave their words into their work. Business leaders talk about their mindset. Everyday people draw strength from their stories of overcoming adversity. The messages are timeless. Believe in yourself. Work hard. Section 9. Find your fight, igniting your own inner champion. This is where we delve deep into the essence of what it means to be a true champion, not just in the ring, but in life. So what do we take away from these two giants, from Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson? Their stories are more than just tales of boxing glory. They are lessons in resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. We learn that strength is not just physical, it is mental, it is spiritual. It is the ability to push through pain, to overcome doubt, and to rise above challenges that seem insurmountable. We learn that belief in yourself is paramount. Without self-belief, even the most talented individuals can falter. It's that inner voice that says, "I can do this," even when the world says otherwise. You have to be your own biggest fan, your own strongest advocate. When the going gets tough, it's your own encouragement that will keep you moving forward. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. That is courage. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult, even when you're scared. We learn that adversity is inevitable. No one goes through life without facing obstacles. It's how we respond to these challenges that define us. Everyone gets punched in the mouth, one way or another. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits and sometimes beyond. It will knock you down. But falling is not the end, it's a part of the journey. The question is not whether you will fall, because you will. The real question is, what will you do when you hit the ground? The question is, will you get back up? Will you find the strength within to rise again, to face the world with renewed determination? Will you learn from the hit? Will you take the lessons from your failures and use them to build a stronger, wiser version of yourself? Will you adjust your plan? Will you find new ways to achieve your goals, even if it means changing your approach? Will you keep fighting for what you want? Will you continue to pursue your dreams with relentless passion, no matter the obstacles? That is the resilience they showed us. The ability to keep going, to keep striving, no matter what. Their journeys as strong black men also teach us about pride, about dignity, about holding your head high, no matter the circumstances, about using your platform, whatever it may be, to make a difference, to inspire others, to lift them up, and to show them what is possible when you ignite your own inner champion.